Leaving university, I first got a job at Lockheed Martin, a giant defense contractor, and I worked there for only about a year and a half. So I started looking around and found Alpha Data at the Denver office back in the USA. So I didn't work outside the company very long, and I've been at Alpha Data now for about 12 years, so I like it here quite a bit. My title is Principal Hardware Engineer, and I do basically board design. But Alpha Data is a pretty small company, so that involves everything from like requirement collection to the schematic entry and mechanical design, overseeing the layout, production test pieces, initial board bring up, and then also customer support. Sort of all wrapped into one.
So I actually joined Alpha Data as an engineering intern during the third year of my studies at university, and then the following year I had my master's project with them, and the year after that I got the opportunity to work for Alpha Data full-time, and here we are 7 years on. To me, there's something about spending so many of your hours just working on a software project in particular, writing tens of intricately created source files and hitting play at the end of it and seeing it all work so seamlessly for the best part. It's just a very rewarding feeling.
I always enjoy the mechanical design pieces, but in the end of the day, I think I'd get bored if I did any one part of it over and over again. So I suppose the part I enjoy the most is the whole life cycle of product design that I get to go through.
For the best part of the debugging process, there is a lot of pain and heartbreak, but when you get through that and you get to the end of it and you see the fruits of your labour, it's a very rewarding feeling, yeah. There's definitely a dopamine hit somewhere there.
It's kind of a steep learning curve because we do so many pieces of the design, and the designs are rather complex. Luckily, they start on simpler designs and sort of work their way up, but just sort of stick it out, ask a lot of questions for the more senior staff, and we're always happy to help and help people grow in their knowledge and their career.
It's almost like a little community here with our team. I'm very often chatting away with some of the more senior engineers here at work, and that really gives you the opportunity to be a sponge and absorb and learn from these guys who have been in the industry for decades. And I think that was something that really attracted me to Alpha Data. If you're willing to put in the work and the hours and absorb, then you really are given the platform to become a really good engineer, I suppose.